Fast growth looks like the ultimate goal in business. More revenue, more customers, and rapid expansion that signal success. But what most people don't see is what happens behind the scenes when a business scales too quickly. Cash flow gets tight, systems start breaking, teams become overwhelmed, and quality often declines. What looks like success on the outside can quietly turn into instability on the inside. Many businesses don't fail because they can't grow. They fail because they grow too fast without the structure to support it. We'll explore the hidden costs of scaling too quickly and why controlled growth is often the real key to long-term success. Today, we will talk about the hidden cost of scaling too fast. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The illusion of rapid growth. Rapid scaling often looks like the ultimate sign of business success. Higher revenue, more customers, and fast expansion create excitement and validation. However, this visible growth often hides underlying structural weaknesses. Many businesses rush to scale without strengthening their internal systems. At first, everything appears to be working perfectly. Sales increase, marketing expands, and demand seems to rise naturally. But beneath the surface, operational strain begins to build. Processes that worked at a small scale start to break under pressure. Teams become overwhelmed by increasing workload and complexity. Quality control becomes harder to maintain consistently. Customer experience often suffers during rapid expansion phases. 2. Cash flow pressure explosion. One of the first hidden costs of scaling too fast is cash flow strain. As businesses grow, expenses often increase faster than revenue collection. Hiring staff, increasing inventory, and expanding operations require upfront capital. However, incoming payments do not always match this speed. This creates gaps between money spent and money received. Even profitable businesses can experience liquidity shortages. Founders often underestimate how quickly costs scale with growth. Marketing budgets expand aggressively to support new customer acquisition. Operational expenses increase simultaneously across multiple departments. This puts constant pressure on available cash reserves. Businesses may begin relying on credit or short-term financing. 3. Operational breakdown under pressure. Fast scaling puts intense pressure on business operations. Systems that worked efficiently at small scale begin to fail. Processes become inconsistent as volume increases rapidly. Employees struggle to keep up with expanding responsibilities. Communication gaps start forming between teams and departments. Decision-making slows down due to increased complexity. Errors become more frequent under operational stress. Customer complaints often rise during expansion phases. Quality assurance becomes harder to maintain consistently. Businesses may lose the very standards that helped them grow initially. Founders are forced into constant problem-solving mode. 4. Hiring too fast, losing control. One major consequence of rapid scaling is aggressive hiring. Businesses often expand teams quickly to handle increased demand. However, hiring too fast introduces management challenges. New employees require training, onboarding, and supervision. Without proper systems, productivity remains inconsistent. Managers become overwhelmed trying to oversee growing teams. Company culture becomes harder to maintain during expansion. Misalignment between roles and expectations becomes common. Communication breakdowns increase as team size grows rapidly. Decision authority becomes unclear across departments. 5. Quality dilution problem. As businesses scale too quickly, quality often declines unnoticed at first. Increased demand forces faster production or service delivery. This reduces attention to detail in operations. Employees are pushed to prioritize speed over precision. Customer experience begins to deteriorate gradually. Initial loyal customers may notice changes in consistency. Product or service quality becomes uneven across delivery cycles. Brand reputation can be impacted over time. Negative feedback increases as expectations are not met. Maintaining standards becomes harder without strong systems. Quality control processes often fail under pressure. Businesses may attempt quick fixes rather than structural solutions. 6. Founder burnout and decision fatigue. When a business scales too quickly, the founder often becomes the bottleneck. Every new problem, decision, and crisis flows back to them. At small scale, this is manageable and even expected. At large scale, it becomes overwhelming and unsustainable. Decision fatigue starts to build as choices multiply daily. Instead of strategic thinking, the founder shifts in a constant reaction mode. This reduces clarity and weakens long-term planning ability. Sleep, focus, and mental energy become increasingly strained. Important decisions may be delayed or rushed under pressure. Creativity declines as stress dominates cognitive capacity. The business becomes dependent on the founder's constant presence. 7. System collapse under complexity. Systems that work at small scale often fail under rapid expansion. Processes designed for low volume cannot handle high demand. Data flow becomes messy and difficult to manage. Automation tools may not be properly integrated across departments. Manual work increases instead of decreasing as expected. This creates inefficiency instead of optimization. Teams struggle to follow inconsistent or outdated workflows. Errors multiply due to lack of standardized systems. Reporting becomes unclear, making decision-making harder. Leadership loses visibility into real-time business performance. Small inefficiencies compound into major operational problems. The organization becomes harder to control as complexity rises. 8. Marketing inefficiency spike. Fast scaling often demands aggressive marketing investment. Businesses increase ad spend to match rising growth expectations. However, scaling marketing too quickly can reduce efficiency. Audience targeting becomes broader and less precise. Customer acquisition costs begin to rise steadily. Marketing channels become saturated or overused. Conversion rates may decline as targeting weakens. Campaign optimization becomes harder to maintain at scale. Budgets increase faster than returns in many cases. This creates diminishing returns on marketing spend. Businesses may misinterpret this as market demand decline. 9. Hidden debt and financial fragility. To support rapid scaling, many businesses rely on external funding. This includes loans, credit lines, and investor capital. While this accelerates growth, it also increases financial obligations. Debt must be repaid regardless of business performance. This creates fixed pressure on cash flow. If growth slows, repayment becomes more difficult. Interest costs reduce overall profitability over time. Many businesses appear successful, but are financially fragile. Hidden leverage increases risk exposure significantly. Small downturns can create major financial instability. Overdependence on external capital reduces operational flexibility. Financial decisions become constrained by repayment schedules. 10. Long-term fragility of fast growth. The final hidden cost of scaling too fast is long-term instability. Businesses may achieve rapid success, but lack structural depth. Weak systems, high costs, and operational stress accumulate over time. What once looked like explosive growth becomes unsustainable. Many companies plateau or decline after early expansion phases. Founders struggle to maintain control as complexity increases. Profitability often suffers despite high revenue levels. Customer retention weakens due to quality inconsistencies. Internal systems remain underdeveloped compared to business size. This creates a fragile foundation for future growth. Sustainable businesses prioritize stability over speed. Controlled scaling builds stronger long-term outcomes. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.